Hey guys, it's Trent with the PondMedics family of brands, here to talk to you today about the dilemma of managing a pond or a lake. There's two different types of contracts: a reactive contract, which puts the risk on the owner or the manager of the body of water, or a proactive. The dilemma within a reactive contract exists because the contractor comes out and tells you that the pond needs to be treated. They give you a quote for that treatment, and then they hand it to the manager or the owner or the board and say, what do you want to do with this? That puts a burden of responsibility on that manager or owner to determine, do we treat it and do we spend the money, and maybe do we blow our budget because we have an expectation to keep on the aesthetic value or the nuisance aquatic vegetation control? Or do we save the money? Do we let the pond go, and now we have to deal with all of the misaligned expectations of the residents and anybody that enjoys that pond? Our proactive style of management is meant to circumvent all of that. It's meant to cure all of that, so that when you, as a board member or as a manager, engage us, you don't take on that responsibility of the dilemma of, do I spend the money or do I let the pond go? Because you're kind of in a catch-22. If you spend the money, you could be blowing the budget, and people are gonna go, hey, why'd you spend so much money? They go, well, I mean, it was my decision. Like, the contractor didn't take any responsibility. They just told me what needed to happen at that particular time. See, the problem is that it is bad business to profit from somebody's pain. And what these contractors know in a reactive style is that they're profiting from your pain of being in a dilemma and a decision that you shouldn't ever have to make. That they should be the one to take on the responsibility, because they're the contractor, they're the expert, they are the ones that know what's best for you and your pond. So if you're dealing with a contractor and they seem to be happy when you're in pain, or they're profiting from your pain, it might raise a red flag. You might need to start doing something different. So I would encourage you, look at a proactive style of pond and lake management contract.